Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a voiceover, obviously, because my husband and I were just like chilling and talking. He's excited for the Cougars game, and I'm just like doing my thing. So I'm doing a little bit of my morning routine, and I just kind of like get the highlighter. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I got the highlighter and just was trying to figure out, okay, like, Monique, what do you need to do? As you can see, there's so much stuff, you guys. These past few days have been really, really busy for me and our family. We've gotten a lot of stuff, we got a lot of stuff going on. So I managed to squeeze in 2 homeschool days and want to try to get some online lessons done. It's just been so much. So in a perfect world, I would have like a tutor. So yeah, I'm getting my color coding system because my week is like really bland, and I want to be able to see like, okay, from a distance, like what we really had going on. And for me, when I get my color coding system out for my family, I'm actually able to see. So I am pink, my husband is orange, my son is green, my older daughter is blue, and my younger daughter is purple. So anything house related could be yellow or gray. So yeah, I'm just like writing things down and just kind of like going through the motions here because this is my morning routine. I sped it up because it was just all kinds of stuff. I also get my Bible out and I write out the scripture in Isaiah today. I just honestly was flipping through my Bible and just, this is the CE version. And again, you got to be careful in the transitions that you read. Make sure you're practicing wisdom and discernment. But I just thought that scripture was kind of relevant. Basically, what's done in the dark will always come to light. You can't hide anything from the Lord. Just things of that nature. So I was just writing that down. I am really loving this Planner Monkey Co. notebook that was gifted to me. It's already really chunky for my liking. You guys know that I can't really do like really, really chunky books. That's why I do monthly books. I could never do like a really chunky thing as my main system. So it's going to get really big. And I'm also trying to test out the spine as well. I'm also handing my book over to my husband so he could do the marriage page. That marriage page for me is kind of like grounding when I need to, focus myself if we're having any kind of disagreement, or if I just need to remember what I have in my marriage. He writes that for me every month, and I go read it every day. And it's just a way that I show gratitude for myself, to just kind of ground myself. So I've got my pocket little rings here. I'm just kind of writing a little nice list out of certain things I need to buy and do. It's super small, but I like to touch my rings as well because it's something that I really, really like. So over to the right side of me, I have like this little basket, and it's full with all kinds of stuff. Maybe later I'll do a video of it, but I've tried in the beginning of the year to like tidy up this area. It's just not going to happen. I'm a freaking hoarder. No, I shouldn't say it like that because I know it's a real thing. People struggle with that. But I am a moderate or minimal hoarder, I guess I could say. So I put that away, and then I decide I want to bring out my Hobonichi cousin. This is it was an A5 Avec. I cut it down to a standard at the beginning of the year, and I'm using it kind of as my year of record. Like I said, I don't have anything that's yearly because I do monthly books as my main system. This is my 5th year of doing that. So I'm like, okay, last year I was like, I need something from a yearly perspective. But the problem is I'm doing undated yearly perspective, and I need a dated. So this has just been really a really fun thing. So technically it is capturing the year, but if we want to get all like into it, a year of record is something that is already predated in my mind. So I kind of use my Hobonichi weeks for that. So we shall see. I don't take anything like super, super serious unless it's my main system. Everything else I use like planner project wise because I need to be able to move my hands. I need to create something every day. That's why you see me always filming. It's because I call it the heebie-jeebies and I need to keep myself moving for my own sanity. So, and I get lost and distracted in a whole nother world. And it's just the best thing for my mental health since I have yeah, I've been filming since 2013. I think that's about what, like 11 years. And I was just like, wow. But I've always done it for the same reason. That is why I made a channel. I never really started talking about it until recently, but that's basically why I made a channel. So I love filming. I love putting content out. I love creating. I love making, like stuff. But where I'm weak at is like linking stuff and all that. Like I don't do it. And I never tell you where anything's from really because like I don't feel like that's the premise of what I'm trying to accomplish here. So if you're like barely subscribing, you're going to be sadly disappointed. But I hope you stay. If you don't, I totally get it. Totally get it. So yeah, I'm just like going back, adding some more stickers here and there, and my cousin, like just having a good old time because I have a lot of stickers. But that is what I really wanted to show you guys this morning. Kind of encourage you guys to just have fun in your planners. Just go and do what you want to do, create what you want to create, cut what you want to cut, have fun. And if you want to make a YouTube channel and show the world, I think you should because it's very, very therapeutic and it's very fun. And it just gives you your own identity in a community of people that are just like us and can totally geek out with us in freaking planners. Like, how amazing. If we try to explain this to anybody, one of our family members, they're going to be like, what the heck is your problem? You are not 5 years old, and why are you have all of these coloring books? And it's like, they'll never get it until you find someone who is like, I get this, and let's obsess together. And that's like the greatest thing. So I do decide right here to do a daily. And at first when I was doing it, I was like, oh man, this is going to take forever. But I was like, Monique, why are you even like worried about how long it's going to take? Like you could just speed it up. I was in my own head, but this part in the dailies. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is like the funnest thing. I do pretty planning, and to me, pretty planning means stickers and highlighters and like all the freaking things. I have the ability to keep up with multiple planners because I left my job about 5 years ago. Actually, yeah. No, I'm lying. In 2019. And I left my job and I was working myself to death and I was having so many problems. But a blessing was that my daughter needed me, my younger daughter. So I quit working and it just all worked out in our favor. And that is when I started to create my books and start to really focus on my home and homeschooling and really trying to identify what's happening. And it was like a complete blessing because now I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I couldn't even see myself going back to work. So I have the luxury of staying home. I call it retirement. But I'm a very well-kept woman, and I'm so thankful. So I get to do whatever I want and take care of my home. And that includes having my hobby, playing with my planners, and just doing my things. So I'm not trying to be funny, but that is why I'm able to catch up with so many things and do so many things. Had I been working outside of the home, I highly doubt I'll be able to catch up with all of this. If you go back years later, when I was working, I would probably film like once a week because there was just no way, or maybe twice a week. But as I started getting closer to just leaving my job, I was an HR manager and I was in HR for many years. I was able to just kind of play around and do my thing and focus on my crafting and basically have fun. So that is why you see me and doing all this stuff because I do have the time. I do now, I can make myself a priority and just do the stuff that I love to do. So that's memory keep, journal, pretty planning, planner projects, stickers, and, you know, all this stuff. So I'm not trying to say a person can't do all this and work and just have, like, you know, all this stuff, but it does make things easier, especially if you have, I mean, harder, especially if you have multiple kids and stuff. I have multiple kids in many different age ranges. So this keeps my sanity, you guys. Like, and my husband is very supportive. He gets it. He knows that this is something that really helps me. So you'll see him pop on from every now and then, or if you follow me on my Instagram, he's on there sometimes. But you know, it's just very fun, and I like to be unique, and I like to create my own stuff. I don't like my stuff looking like other people's, and I just kind of have fun, you know. And so I don't know if you get anything from these videos. I hope and pray that you get to do that too, in some way, shape, or form daily. If even if it's like, you know, 5 or 10 minutes that you get to touch your planner or journal or do whatever. And if you have multiple planners, like, who gives a crap, man? You better try to use them, put them all over your house. And that way, wherever you are at night, in the morning, in the evening, at work, whatever, you could just have so much fun, because this is our hobby and this is our little piece of the world. So I just thought I would encourage you, or just kind of like show you multiple ways in having fun with your planners versus making them like a stressor or like a hinder or an obligation. Like, planning should never be like that. It's just paper. Nothing like that should ever bring you stress. We got too much life stuff going on to have, you know, we got all kinds of other stressors. The last thing we need is for our planners to stress us out. You know what I mean? So I thank you for your support, and I thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing. God bless you.